Okay, so if you have been following our from our previous video, so we were making a pipeline where we are going to pass different tables from a config watermark table, right? For that purpose, we are creating a lookup activity, right? So what we need to do, from our in this new modified version, earlier what we were doing is like we were passing the table that we want to copy, right, in our pipeline parameters. But now what we will pass this config table in our pipeline parameters, right? So in the lookup table, what we'll do, like since we are utilizing the same dataset in the lookup table, that is dataset adventure works, we'll pass like the pipeline parameters schema. We'll pass the pipeline parameters table name. Okay, all right. Okay. Mm, all right. And then what we want to do is like we want to run a loop on, like, make sure you deselect this first row only option, like because this will only, if you select it, it will only return one row. You should deselect it, click on table, pass on the in this input parameters of dataset, pass on the pipeline parameters, right? So what this lookup table is going to do is like it's going to return the results of this table. Okay, let me show you how it works. Connect it first to it, go ahead and click on it, click on this red dot. What this red dot does is like it's a debugger kind of option. So if you click on any activity and then the subsequent activity will not run, so you can test this one also, this one only, save it. Okay, in the debug, pass d, not dvo, config, and here watermark table, right? Hit on OK. Wait it for it to run. Okay, succeeded. So if you click on the output, so what it returned, that is very interesting. See here in the like it returned count, that's 3, like how many rows were there. If you go to our database, there were 3 rows, right, in our table that we created. And if you come here, it returned a dictionary, like in the values field it returned a dictionary which contains like subsequent dictionaries, right? Let's see, uh, table name with dim account, schema, dbo, watermark, uh, the date that we have put, that's a get date, and frequency is daily, right? So what we want to do next is like we want to iterate over this list, this values list. We want to iterate over it, and we want then to process these tables and copy these tables to our ADLS account. So to iterate in the Azure Data Factory, we can use for loops for each activity, right? Let's see how we can use it. Go ahead in in your activities, type for, you will see for each activity, right? Go ahead and click on this debugger, make this option, delete it, copy the for each activity to here. Okay, make this connection to this for each activity, rename it for each what, for each table, right? In the settings, what we want to do is click on it, activity output. Okay, so click on this return value, right? Okay, what we want to do is like then press OK. Do not click on sequential. Let me just first click on sequential and we'll see what happens, right? Okay, so what we want to happen in this for each activity, right? We want, just click on cut, and then go ahead inside this for each activity, click on this pencil sign,